So today I am doing my highly requested hair frequently asked questions video for you guys. Because it's such a highly requested video, I put it off because I wanted to collect as many questions as I could to make like this ultimate frequently asked questions video about my hair. My long blonde hair is kind of my signature. It has been for as long as I can remember. It's kind of just the length of my hair that makes it special. But as far as like treatment and extra care and stuff, you'll find in this video that I really don't do anything like out of my way to make my hair grow longer or to make it healthier. I do a few things, but that's why it's taken so long, because I was just waiting for some of your questions, and I did post an Instagram video telling you guys that I'm going to film this and to please post all of your hair questions in the comments, and you guys did, and I got so many comments. So I think in this video I'm just going to go through some of my YouTube comments, Twitter messages. I don't really even know where to start with my hair, but I can answer some of your questions and hopefully that will cover everything. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first question says, how is your hair so long? That's probably my most asked question out of all my hair videos. It's actually been long almost my entire life. Other than like when I was 2 or 3 or 4 years old, my mom had me in a bowl cut, like bangs and short bob. That was fantastic. Thank you so much, Mom, for giving me a bowl cut. It grew out after the bob and it was pretty much past my waist, I would say, when I was about 9 or 10. I think I'm correct on this. And then I cut it just because I wanted to change, and I really hated it. I really hated it. It was that awkward length. It was like past my shoulder and I just hated it. I let it grow back, and then it's pretty much been from here down as long as I can remember. All of my friends now have pretty much only seen me with long hair. Like, this is the only style I've pretty much ever had. My hair is not even the longest it's been right now. Around Christmas time, I would say, maybe a little bit before, I cut my hair almost 4 inches. It was starting to get split at the end, and we just figured that it would be better if I cut the split ends, because when you cut the split ends, it makes your hair healthier. If you think about it, the hair at the bottom has been on your hair for as long as it's taken the whole strand to grow out. So this has been on my hair for probably almost 4 years. My point is, it's been so long. Like, this isn't even the longest it's been, but it's still long. I mean, it's not short, but it's just been so long before. What shampoo and conditioner do you use? I rotate my shampoos pretty much every time I run out of a bottle. It's very rare that I use the same shampoo right after each other. So like right now I'm using my Friedrich Fekkai shampoo, as you saw in my February favorites video. I love it, but as far as like main product lines that I've really just always stuck with, there's a few lines that I can think of off the top of my head. The first one is macadamia oil. That is my ultimate favorite hair product line. I also used to love AG. I don't use it as much anymore. I only pretty much use their leave-in conditioner because it's really moisturizing, and I usually use that like after the beach or something. I even love Moroccan oil. I also love the coconut milk conditioner and shampoo. There's a lot of different types of shampoo and conditioner in this brand. It's the organics line. What I like so much about this is it's actually sulfate free. They smell exactly like coconuts. Your hair smells like coconuts when you get out of the shower. A lot of my friends actually use that line and they all love it. They don't all use that particular one, but there's like leave-in creams and stuff. So it's drugstore brand, so it's not that expensive. So that's one that I really recommend as well. And the last shampoo that I'm gonna mention is this purple shampoo that I mentioned in my hair products that I use video that I did forever ago. If you saw that, then this is my Shimmer Light shampoo. This is what I use maybe once every 2 weeks, and it brings out blonde highlights. So if you ever put like highlights in your hair or have natural highlights from the sun, this brings out your highlights so well. But the only thing with this shampoo is you have to be careful, because if you use it too much, then it'll actually give your hair like a grayish bluish tint, because it's really trying to bring out those blonde highlights, and it says blonde and silver, so it may start to look a little silver. Other than that, I love it to bring out my blonde highlights. It's so awesome. Next question, how long did it take you to grow your hair, and what did you use to grow your hair so long? How long did it take me to grow my hair? Like I said, it's been long as I can remember, but once I cut it short, that one time time, the amount of time it took me to grow it back to like where it kind of used to be, I would say probably about a year to 2 years. And what did you use to grow your hair so long? I can honestly say coconut oil has sped up my process. I have a whole video on coconut oil if you guys want to click here to go watch my coconut oil video. I'm actually thinking of redoing that video because I've learned so much more about coconut oil since that video. But anyway, yeah, coconut oil definitely is probably the only thing I can think that I've used to help my hair grow. It grew fast before then, but coconut oil not only sped up the growth, but it also moisturized my hair. And like, I go to the beach a lot, my hair gets pretty dry from the salt and stuff, so the coconut oil has almost saved my hair. Next question, how is your hair so straight? It's actually naturally board straight. I blew dry it and straighten the front a little bit just for this video. When I do that, it just looks like a little bit sleeker and a little bit more like finished. But overall, my hair is seriously board straight. I have what my mom calls wash and wear, where I can literally just get out of the shower and towel dry it, brush it, and I can go anywhere and it will dry board straight. I spend so much time on my makeup that if I spent equal amount of time like blowing my hair dry and stuff, I don't even know what I would do with my life. So I am so sorry if you don't have washed and dry hair. Like, that's probably the thing I'm most thankful about with my hair, that if it's short, long, whatever, then it's board straight and I can just get out of the ocean, get out of the shower or whatever, and it's board straight. So next question from Jacqueline X21. How often do you get your hair cut? I get my hair cut twice a year, like more than 2 inches, and sometimes I'll go in just because I actually know my hairstylist really well. She's a family friend. So I'll go in like sometimes when my mom goes in, because my mom goes in more than me. She'll just like touch up some of my layers and stuff and kind of make everything even. Also asked how long is it? I mean, I don't know. I tried to like set the camera up perfectly just so I can get like all of my hair in the frame because it's so long, and usually my videos are like only up to here. Like, you only see this half of me. So you never really get to see how long my hair is. It's definitely to my waist. It might even be past my waist, and I'll spin around so you can see the back. So that is the back of my head. It goes definitely past my waist, and I promise you guys that it has been longer than this before. Like, I know it's crazy to believe, but this is not even the longest that my hair has been. So that is how long my hair is. She also asks, how do you keep it healthy and straightening it and blow drying it? Well, like I said, sorry, there's like hair flying everywhere now. I honestly don't even have to blow dry it and straighten it that much just because it is wash and wear. Honestly, blow drying really isn't gonna be that bad for your hair. Obviously, all heat products are, but it's not gonna be as bad as like the direct straightener or the direct heat curling and stuff like that. With straightening your hair, use a heat protectant. Also, like when you take a section, don't go over it like 50 times. Like, just go over it once slowly and it should straighten, as opposed to like going over the strand 50 times. So just let the heat kind of sit in and then be done with the strand and don't touch it anymore. I guess those are kind of some of the tips I have. Do you use any other hair treatments besides coconut oil? No. I wouldn't even call that a treatment. I just think it smells good and I really have seen results with it, so that's why I use it. It's not even really like a treatment. Do you trim your own hair, and if so, how often? No, I don't trim my own hair. There's really no need to, because like I could literally walk to the hair salon that I go to, so like if there's anything that needs to be trimmed, I can just literally drive 2 minutes and she can cut it for me, because I don't really want to mess with my own hair. I really don't. So no, I don't trim my own hair. Is your hair color natural? I'm dying to know this. Yes and no. My hair is obviously naturally blonde, although I was actually born a redhead. Fun fact about me, I was born with red hair, but it quickly changed to blonde. I had really light blonde hair when I was little too. But anyway, yes, I'm a natural blonde. I do put highlights in it. Whenever I go in, she usually does highlights and a trimming. So yes, everyone wants to know if this is my natural hair. Yes, it is, but you can see the highlights. I just had the highlights touched up very recently, I think like last week. I get highlights on the top and I get them underneath a little bit. You can kind of see some of the stripes. I kind of forgot what my hair looks like without the highlights, but I know it's pretty boring. It's probably like whatever color is under here. Whatever color isn't highlighted, that's pretty much what my hair would be all over. I do go to the beach a lot and my hair is bleached from the sun, but I don't go as much as I do in the summer. And for your hair to be bleached from the sun, you have to go like regularly to the beach. beach, get your hair wet and have the sun dry it, and get it wet again and have the sun dry it. So that takes a while. Like end of fall, winter, beginning of spring, kind of that range, my hair starts to look really dull. So she'll put more highlights in. I think the highlights actually started when I was cast as Glinda in The Wizard of Oz, and my drama director was like, she needs to get a few blonde highlights in the front just to kind of brighten up her face for stage. I hadn't been in the sun in so long, so my hair was like dull as all get out. So I went and I got a few highlights and it was so addicting. So that's kind of how I started to get highlights. What straightener do you use? And also, how long did it take to grow your hair out? And I already answered that. I used the Nume. I just liked it because of the pattern, honestly, and I got a really good price on it. This is the Nume. I'm not exactly sure what style it is, but I will definitely put it in the description bar. I don't need a very powerful straightener for my hair. My hair is already board straight, so like what's the point of straightening it? But I told you guys, like I did it for this video just to like touch up the front and make it, you know, really, really board straight. If you're gonna get a straightener or a blow dryer or anything that you're using on your hair, make sure that you get the highest quality, like the best reviews, because when it comes to your hair, and especially if you wanna grow it long, then you kinda wanna invest in the best products possible. If you're using it every day, the higher quality the product, the better care it will be for your hair. Usually, you gotta do some research and look at the brand, like look at the reviews and stuff. But if you're using a straightener every day on your hair, if you're someone that loves to straighten your hair, then definitely invest in a good straightener. And my straightener is just okay. Like it does the job. I don't really straighten my hair that much. As I told you, my hair is board straight, so the reviews were good. It's safe. It has some kind of ion thing in it that's okay for your hair. I mean, all heat products are pretty bad for your hair, but like it's a pretty good straightener considering what a straightener does. What products do I use? Well, I do use a shampoo and conditioner in the shower. Sometimes I use my Privé. Oh, Privé is another line that I totally forgot about, and I love the Privé products. But anyway, from the Privé line, I use my Concept Bare volumizing froth, and what you do with this is you put like a quarter size in your palm and rub it in my hands, and it turns white in your hands, and I just flip my hair over and I start massaging it in the roots, and then you flip it over this way and I do it over here. Sometimes I'll do it in the back too, like this. Then when I flip my hair back to normal, then I really get a lot of volume in my hair. Did you like my volume? Lots of volume in my hair. I don't really like leave-in conditioners because they're really thick. I really like the macadamia healing oil treatment, and I also love my BioSilk Silk Therapy leave-in silk replenishing and reconstructing treatment to repair smooth and protect all hair types. So you have to shake this. I didn't figure out that till like 3 months after I actually had it. You have to, this doesn't look like something that you shake, but you have to shake it because there's like so many natural oils in here that they all have to mix together. I didn't find that out until like 3 months after I had this product, but anyway, it made such a difference when I shook it. It comes out really creamy, and I, like any other leave-in conditioner or oil or anything, rub it through my hands and pretty much rub it from my ears down. I don't put any leave-in products like in my roots. How do you curl your hair with no heat? Sometimes I actually put it in a French twist. Put your hair in a French twist when it's almost dry. Like if it's any wetter than almost dry, it has to be like only a few strands wet, or it will look like a mess in the morning and it'll fall. When it's almost dry, you put it in a French twist and put it in like a little bun on top of your head. Clip it off, and you have the most natural looking curls in the morning. That is one way that I use no heat to curl my hair. You can also put it in a bun. There's of course my crimp tear tutorial, which you can click here if you want to go watch that. That's one of my favoriteest ways to wear my hair. Love that style. It's so easy to. How about a whole update hair routine, wet to dry? I don't have a hair routine. I can honestly explain everything that I do to my hair right now in this video. I get in the shower, rinse it thoroughly, like completely thoroughly, get my hair totally wet. It helps with shampoo application. Put shampoo in. Sometimes if my hair is really dirty, I'll wash it twice, and then I put conditioner in it, leave that on for like maybe 2 minutes. Get out of the shower, towel dry my hair, use my wet brush that I mentioned in my February favorites video. Holy grail. I don't know what my life was like without that brush. I'm serious. Brush my hair out, and then I'll put either one of those, the volumizing or the silk conditioner, on my hair, and I usually just let it dry. And that's pretty much all I do to my hair. Ever. If you really want to know, like see a whole video on how I wash and take care of my hair, then leave leave it in the comments below and I'll do it for you because I love you guys, but I promise you it's just really not gonna be that interesting. But I'll do it if you still wanna see it. How do I get my hair done? As you can see, I have some long bangs in the front, like this is my shortest layer here, and my bangs are pretty long. I had short bangs for a really long period of my life. Then it just started to make my face like really oily. You know, your hair is oily, it gets on your face. So I have had my long layers since last summer. About 7 or 8 months I've grown out my bangs. I think it frames my face a little bit better because actually if you look at my face is pretty round. So when I have the longer layers, it frames my face really well. She makes me stand up because my hair is so long, and she sits down, and sometimes she cuts the back in a V shape. Like if you've ever seen that, it's so cool, but the layers have to be even all the way up. So like when you get to about here, it has to get shorter and shorter. So it makes your hair look shorter in the front, and I hate it straight across. I hate that. But I think it has a little bit of a curve in it in the back. So that is how my hair is in the back, and I don't have any layers in the back. The only layers in my hair are just in the front, right up here, these little pieces. Last question on my Instagram video. What did your hair look like before you started using coconut oil, and how soon did you notice a difference? That's actually a really good question. Coconut oil just helps it grow. It's not even like it makes a noticeable difference, only in the length. Probably about even like a month after using it, I guess I noticed that my hair was a little bit healthier and a little bit less dry. And I can tell that my hair grows because I get highlights, and when the highlights grow out, then I can see like my natural color and the highlights. So that's how I can tell how fast my hair is growing out. So those are all of the comments on my Instagram video. So now I'm gonna go to some of my YouTube comments. How often do I dye my hair? Like I said, about 2 to 3 times a year. What do you do with your hair when you go to sleep? Usually just either put it in a loose ponytail or leave it down, but I don't typically like to leave it down because it gets in my face and I hate that. Usually pretty much put it in a ponytail, sometimes in a bun, just a wrapped bun, not a sloppy bun because that leaves all kinds of creases in the morning. How do you cut your bangs? I don't really have my bangs anymore, but when she did cut them, she cut them obviously at an angle. I hate the straight across bangs on me. They look bad. And the thicker the bangs are, the side bangs are, the cuter it looks. I just love the thick side bangs, but they were just too much to deal with. Like I dance too, and they don't always go back in my bun. Long bangs have been easier for dance and to pull back and stuff, but the short bangs are almost easier to style because sometimes this is just like hanging out here. It's like, all right, I don't know what to do with you. I guess wash my hair every second day. Should I wash it less, or is it okay? I wash my hair twice a week. I can go so long without washing my hair. I just use like dry shampoo. My hair's in a bun for dance pretty often, so the oiliness really doesn't bother me, especially with the dry shampoos. Every second day I say is okay. Don't wash it every day. That's just so drying, especially if you use this shampoo with sulfate in it. Sulfate is not going to kill your hair. I'm serious. If you have a shampoo that you use that has sulfate in it, it's not the end of the world. Like if you use it every day, then it's going to be really drying. But if you use it, like I said, I alternate shampoos. Like use a brand with sulfate in it, maybe to get the lather or whatever, and then use a brand without sulfate the next time, and then use one without sulfate and then with. Like just kind of alternate. Don't always use sulfate-free shampoos. Yeah, it's just a drying thing. Like over time, you may start to see that your hair is a little drier than if you weren't using sulfate. So don't worry about it too much. I know that's like a huge thing. Oh my gosh, sulfate, big red X, you know. So that's what I have to say about sulfate-free shampoos. What color of highlights of blonde are you? I don't know what color. It's definitely bleach, but actually my hairdresser uses an oil bleach. I asked her about this. It's a little bit less harsh. She foils quickly too, so I just let her do her thing, but she does tell me she uses an oil bleach. I don't know what color highlights I am because I'm just bleach, but it's an oil bleach. All right guys, so that looks like all of the questions that you guys asked on my YouTube and Instagram video. Thank you guys again. Thank you so much for asking me about my hair. I am so sorry again for waiting forever to make this video, but I wanted to collect all of the questions that I possibly could to kind of answer everything in one mega frequently asked questions hair video for you. So I hope you forgive me that it took so long, but here it finally is. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about my hair, or not, or not. I really didn't have that much to say about like hair care and stuff. My hair's just been so long, and I'm really fortunate to have my hair as long and healthy as it is. So thank you guys for all of your questions. If I missed anything, then I will answer them in the comments below. You can message me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of that. Follow me on all of my social media. Thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for all of your questions again, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone!